Hello, Andrew here. I'm always looking for new anime to watch, but I have no patience. So I'm going to give every new show of the Spring 2017 lineup one episode to grab me. Welcome to Debut Review. Today's show is Granblue Fantasy, the animation. So perhaps based on a video game? Honestly, I don't know. This is a world of the skies, where many islands drift in the sky. Who wrote that? A boy named Gran, and a speaking winged lizard named... Oh, I like this already. And a speaking winged lizard named Vern lived in Zinkenstill, an island which yields mysteries. One day, they come across a girl named Lyria. Lyria had escaped from the Erst Empire, a military government that is trying to rule over this world using powerful military prowess. Gran and Lyria, in order to escape from the Empire, head out into the vast skies, holding the letter Gran's father left behind, which said, "I will be waiting at Estelucia, island of the Astrals." So, looking at the poster, oh, bottom right, little fuzzy dragon thing. That's neat. So we got people in armor, except this gal in the dress with the long blue hair. She's probably a mage or a god. Oh no, that's probably, what's her face? Lyria. I'm gonna guess that's Lyria. Got a guy with an eye patch in the back, and the woman next to him doing this. Don't know why. Stretching out her triceps, maybe. Okay, so, fantasy animation. I mean, it's called Granblue Fantasy, so, could be fun. Let's check it out. As is so often the case, I was right. This is based on a video game. I did a quick Google search. It's a mobile game, which is why I've never heard of it. But, okay, so a typical action fantasy adventure. You have the evil empire and their airship, their a warship that floats in the air because water is for losers. And you have the general or captain or whatever her title is, Catalina, which is an awesome name, dragging, in the poster, the girl in the blue dress, Lyria, dragging her around, basically trying to escape with her. Apparently the evil empire is doing something with Lyria. She has some undefined special power or something that they are probably going to weaponize and use to take over the world. And Catalina is like, I can't see this. I can't be a part of the Empire being mean to this poor person, so I'm going to bust her out of here. Well, the bad guys corner her, and then there's a glowing jewel thing, which, like, kind of stun locks Lyria, but then it breaks. I'm not sure why. And then the side of the airship explodes, and Lyria, what's her name? Lyria goes flying out. And then we cut to Gran. Yeah, I think Gran. Who's chopping wood in not full plate mail, but he's got greaves and stuff on. And then he sees the airships and the girl, which looks like a point of light falling out, and they're like, hey, me and my flying lizard, which is that small little dragon thing in the bottom right corner, we're gonna go see what fell out of the airship. And so they go and they find Lyria and they wake her up, and she's, despite falling 1,000 feet, she's fine. But, oh no, the Empire Empire dudes are after her, and they got on the ground somewhere. So Gran defends her. Even just met her. She could be a serial killer for all he knows. But so he mows down the Empire peoples, and then it's like, that's the Empire. And it's like, do they not wear recognizable uniforms? Was the big battleship, or are those just common among common things that you see? Was that not obviously an Empire battleship? It just seemed kind of odd that they're the Empire. It's like, did you see the battleship? See their armor, their uniforms? That's whatever. So they run into Catalina too. Catalina. Huh, it's actually a place. That's neat. Anyway, but this is Catalina with a K. So, they run into the big bad guys, and the big bad guys have the jewel in the jar thing again, and I'm thinking that didn't work the last time, so I'm not sure what you think it's going to do this time. But this time he summons like a six-headed fire dragon, but he calls it a Hydra, which basically rams Gran and then completely disembowels him. I mean, it's pretty grisly. I mean, it's not super gory or anything, but he did. But then Lyria is like, I will share my power with you, whatever that power is. And then the bad guy's, no, I've got the gem in the jar, so you can't, haha. And then Gran stands up and he's alive and he's like, what did you do to me? I feel different somehow. And so once again, the jewel in the jar thing does not seem to work. And all this time I'm thinking, where did the Hydra go? It just kind of disemboweled Gran and then poof, it's gone. And then suddenly it's there behind him again. Okay. So now that Gran has Lyria's power, they stand next to each other and do a Final Fantasy summon. Yeah, not kidding. It's Bahamut. Bahamut. That's who it is. Who you'll remember from Final Fantasy, or D&D if you're old school, or like Arabian mythology. The fish monster, if you're like super old school. It's a dragon in D&D, and typically a dragon in D&D and Final Fantasies, though. So they summon Bahamut, and that's where the episode ends. It's fine. Animation's fine, character design is fine, although it is funny that the little lizard monster thing, a lot of times they just don't bother animating the wing flaps. The wings just kind of stick out the side, and he or she or it or whatever just kind of bobs in the air. Sometimes it flaps its wings, sometimes the budget didn't allow for wing flaps. Whatever. Will I watch episode 2? Probably not. Not that the show's bad. Not that it isn't interesting or watchable. I mean, if someone gave me the DVD, I'd continue watching it. If, like, every other show I watch in this series of videos is just boring, I might actually watch a few more episodes of this. But for right now, nah, it's not really inspiring me to keep going. While it's fine, there's nothing particularly special or unique about it to grab my attention and make me wonder, ooh, what's next? But, you know, it's, for what it is, seems to be a decent little fantasy adventure. So, you might be into it. If I have nothing better to do, I might watch some more episodes of it. But as of right now, nah, I'm pretty good. So, see you next time.